Welcome to the Journey Midweek Connection. So glad that you're tuning in with us today. I hope you and your family had an amazing Christmas season together. I want to invite you to join us for worship the first day of the year, New Year's Day, at our normal times, 9, 10:30, and 4:05. We've got a great passage in Luke that's going to help set the course for our entire year, so hope you can join us for that. A few days before Christmas, we had a pastoral staff and elder Christmas party. We invited our spouses, and we were in the youth room. And we actually ran a table almost the entire length of the youth room. And there were 27 chairs around the table. And I went in there a couple hours before the party. It was a quiet moment, and I just looked at all the empty seats. And I thought about all of the amazing people I'm blessed to do life with and to work with here in Kingman. And I felt so appreciative. I feel so blessed to run the race of faith with such an amazing group of people. And then I began to think about our entire church. What a beautiful community we get to be a part of here. My goodness, there's so many of you who are sold out for Christ. You're serving, and you're doing all of the things because you love your Lord. What a privilege it is to run the race of faith with all of you as well. Today is the last Journey Midweek Connection of the year, and I want us to look at two scriptures as we say goodbye to 2022 and as we lace up our running shoes for 2023. Paul writes in 1 Corinthians 9, "Do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to win the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Therefore, I don't run like a man running aimlessly. I don't fight like a boxer just beating at the air. No, I strike a blow to my body and make it my slave so that after I've preached to others, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize." As you gear up for a new year, I want to challenge you with Paul's words. Run the race of faith in such a way as to win. How do we do that? We do that by putting Jesus first in everything. Jesus first in my marriage keeps me from being me first in my marriage. Jesus first at work keeps me from being me first with my coworkers. I also want to challenge you to come to every Sunday worship gathering that you can this year. Make that a priority. When we gather together for Sunday worship, we're inspired and we're encouraged. And we're reminded that we're not running this race alone. We're not by ourselves. You're also going to run really well if you get yourself into a journey group or into a discipleship group. My cross-country team in high school had one winning strategy: run as a pack. Cross-country is a team sport. We knew we would do so much better if we brought everyone on our team along with us and we didn't let anyone fall behind. So it's so important you get connected relationally. The race of faith, it can be a long marathon. It can seem like it's very challenging. But it's not a race with no finish line. It's not a race that you run forever. There's a time limit on it. There is a finish line. A good runner will make a commitment before it gets hard that they're going to do everything they possibly can to cross that finish line, no matter what. You and I, we both have a finish line. We may not know when it is. It could be sooner, it could be later, but there is a finish line. Paul wrote about drawing near his finish line when he wrote this to his dear friend Timothy. He says, "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I've kept the faith. Now there's in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day. And not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearing." We don't have as much time left in our races as we think. We don't have time to waste. Put Jesus first this year, and you're going to run a breathtakingly beautiful race. Have a great rest of your week. Hope to see you on January 1st. Thanks for tuning in.